this is part 2 of me having a CDL for the past 25 years. In this segment, I'll tell you about what it takes, pretty much takes, and what to expect to be a truck driver. And the trucks that I've driven too. What it takes to be a truck driver, you have to be aware of everything. Aware of your own safety and aware of the general public's safety out there on the road. It's not NASCAR, and it's not a small little vehicle that you are driving. You're driving two separate vehicles. They call it a combination vehicle. What you can expect is when you first start out, you're probably going to go with a trainer for a month to 6 weeks, which learn everything you can. Yeah, you're going to be cooped up with a crabby person, or you're going to be cooped up with somebody that's actually going to help you. And I would suggest that you learn all you can, because it's going to help you on the big truck when you start driving. Yes, you're going to be away from home. If you choose to be a company driver, yeah, you're going to be away from home. Even when I started out, first thing, I always called it the modern day Pony Express. And that was my choice. And some places I wanted to do that. You know, some companies I didn't want to do that. You don't automatically gain a job 5 days a week, or a trucking job 5 days a week, and then go home for the weekend. And even if you do land something like that, they're probably going to make you leave out on Sunday. You know, so if you got church to go to, or if you got family to take care of, and it's especially hard on a holiday weekend too, they're going to have you leave out so that load can get there the next morning, on Monday morning. Also, your pay. And it's a industry standard. It's an industry standard that you get paid cents per mile. Unless you're an owner-operator or you have your own authority, yeah, you're going to get more cents per mile, maybe anywhere from $1.50 to $2 a mile. That's good. That's good for you. You know, if that's what you chose, if you know how to do business and such. But for starting out, yeah, you're going to get cents per mile. Some of the smaller local companies will be paying you by the load, which, been there, done that. Also, another industry standard is when you get your first paycheck, and you add up all the miles that you've driven, and you think you should be paid for all them miles. Well, the industry standard is you get paid flight miles, or you get paid Rand McNally miles, or you get paid as the crow flies miles. Meaning you're going to get anywhere from $20 to $50 taken off your paycheck from the mileage. It's an industry standard. Ain't no way getting around it. You know, industry standard. That's all I gotta say is an industry standard. Always been that way. Sure, it's unfair, but you know, what can I say? I'm not the business owner. I'm not the business capacity owner. And I just drive their trucks and make them a profit. Another thing is if this may sound anti-feminist, but it's a reality check. You know, women can be in this industry. Now, if you want to hop on the truck with your husband to go make a lot of money because you're going to be a team operation, yeah, you'll make a lot of money with team operation. But if you got underage kids at home, stay home and raise your kids, because this truck will take up all of your time. That's not being anti-feminist. It's just a reality check. And look at the bright ways. Look at the options. If you teach your kids how to, take care of a household, then you'll be able to, when they do become legal age, and you want to go on the truck and start making some money and, working, you got somebody watching your house. That's always a benefit. Now, the trucks that I've driven. I started out in an International cab over, 1993. Cab overs are flat-faced trucks that have the engine compartment in the center part of the truck. The modern ones, they have them pretty much in the back part of the truck where your bunk is. But back when I started, it was in the center. They called it the doghouse. Then I drove with my boyfriend, we drove a Freightliner conventional that had had an upper bunk on it. We stored stuff up there too. Then I drove a Mack truck, which I hated. I bumped my head on it, trying to get back into the bunk. There's like a little compartment, that separates, or like an archway or something that separates the bunk from the upper part of the cab. And if you aren't careful, you bump your head like I did. Then, of course, I drove an International Eagle. That was a fun one. I've driven Volvos. I've driven the Volvo conventional, which didn't have the dinette in it. And then, of course, I've driven some more Freightliner conventionals. They have the bunk with the cool skylight up in the middle of it. That's what I liked about those things. It was easy backing up, too. It had a good steering radius to back up. Then I've driven another Volvo with the dinette in it. That had a lot of room, and it was a nice truck. And then, of course, I've been in this International ProStar with Celadon. I've been driving for Celadon roughly about 8 years. And I like the ProStar has its own built-in APU where you don't have to run the truck, to keep cool or keep warm. So that was real handy. And I've driven a Freightliner cab over. That was a joke. The bad part about that was that the stairs, that you climb up into to get into your cab, they were in front of the wheel, whereas the other cab overs, the stairs to climb up into the cab were in the back. Well, me not thinking, there's a couple of times I almost fell out of the truck. But I put some miles on things, and the best one that I liked, it had to be the Volvo with the dinette in it. That was the best one I liked. So in the next video, I'll be telling you, let's see, what can I tell you? Places I've been. So if you like this video, you can say yay or nay. Hope you follow me and be able to look at it on the next video.